ध्येय सदा सवित्रमण्डल मध्यवर्ति नारायण सरस्विजासन सन्नविष्टः केयूर्वान् मकरकुण्डलवान् किरीटिहारी हिरण्मय बभूषित धृत शंख चक्र ओमर हामर हीमर हुमर हैमर हौमर हा ओमर हामर हीमर हुमर हैमर हौमर हा मित्र रवि सूर्य भानु खग पूष हिरण्यगर्भ मरीचादित्य सवित्रर्क भास्करेभ्यो नमः. Has anyone guessed what was this? These are the mantras to be recited during Surya Namaskars. I have been fortunate to be born into the family where Surya Namaskars are as significant as brushing and bathing. No morning milk till then. And who started this trend? My grandfather. And today's story is about my grandfather. His autobiography has a mesmerizing incident we all believe in. It tells us how my family got the royal status as our Mool Purush, Trambak Panta, worshipped our family deity for years. So let me start with that story. Trambak Panta lived in a small village called Kinhai, peaceful spot near Satara in Maharashtra. He was poor, proud, pious, married with no children. Trambak was devoted to the lady on the hill, Jagadamba, mother of the universe. It's been 400 years. Her temple stood and still stands. Every day after his work at Kinhai, Trambak would walk 15 miles to Aundh, to the temple filled with cosmic energy. Post puja, he would stay there for the night. Next early morning, perform the puja and return to Kinhai for work. He continued this for 25 years. There came a day when Trambak's wife told him that prayers had been answered and she was pregnant. Days passed. After 9 months, wife started her pains, entreating her husband not to leave her alone. But he left for Aundh, fell into a trance at the temple for nearly a week. Some friend told him that he's become a father. Overjoyed, he ran to Kinhai. At home, he asked his wife, who had helped her? Your sister, wife answered. How gentle, how loving she was. I felt so peaceful with her. She's gone with the washings to the river. Trambak rushed to the river, sought his sister everywhere. Couldn't find her. And he knew the truth. It was she. It was the unborn, the eternal, who had manifested herself to bring his firstborn into the world. But she had not shown herself to him. Trambak ran to Aundh. Ambabai told him, Trambak, I'm eternal, I'm unborn. Why seek me in a temple? Why see me in an idol? I am everywhere. Go worship me in the abstract. Trambak wept and wept. I'm too old, mother. I'm too weak. I cannot worship your formless form. Please, now come to my house. And she came, stayed in a small hut over a stone. That small hut today is a beautiful temple recognized by UNESCO as a heritage site. Trambak Pant's son grew up to work closely with Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj as Pratinidhi, chief of Maratha Empire. So in one aspect, history of my family is linked with the spiritual current. There is this mysticism connected with this lady on the hill. All of us in the family feel that connect even today. I'm not too much of a God person, not into many rituals, but Ambabai, she's always with me. So this spirituality is one aspect, and in another, my family played its part in the turbulent story of Maratha Empire. And then my grandfather's and uncle's contribution pre and post independence as a king and a prince of villages in Maharashtra and Karnataka. So now my grandfather, Srimanta Bhavanrao Panta Pratinidhi, Razi of Aundh, Once upon a time, there lived a king. He was very different, different than normal humans, also different than other kings. His style of running his kingdom, his own experiment became very effective. But today's constitution of India is based on Aundh experiment. A king was known for this Aundh experiment. A king was also known for Surya Namaskars. To him, Surya Namaskars gave strength, mental peace, increased concentration, boosted morale, efficiency, helped develop good moral character. It could be done by anyone, anywhere, and no cost. He built Suryopasana mandirs, made charts, gave lectures, published books in Marathi, English, translated them in Hindi, Urdu, Bengali, Gujarati, Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, also Arabic. He made a movie of half an hour on it, appointed propagators, paid visits to Europe, delivered lectures there, gave interviews, held exhibitions. He tried to take this kind of exercise to Europe, Canada, Australia using these books. King was also a well-known kirtankar, a storyteller. Every kirtan self-written, social, political, cultural issues, all on service to mankind. King was exceptionally well-read. He was a singer, he was a dancer, a painter, a photographer, a great collector of art. What was Aundh? One small, poor, princely state. That was it. In Maharashtra. But it stood out. It stood out for this king's highly progressive outlook, excellent governance. More than 100 years back. Immediately on assuming power, King worked for the removal of untouchability. Wanted all Hindus, Muslims, Brahmins, non-Brahmins, touchables, untouchables, united with a sense of togetherness. One for all and all for one. That was the motto. No poverty, no backwardness. Public places were open to all untouchables. Temples gave free access right up to the feet of God. Back then, he employed one untouchable woman walking in his kitchen. Father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi wrote in his newspaper Harijan, Aundh has a liberal-minded chief who, with wise Rani Sahib, deserves congratulations for abolishing untouchability. King established a widow's right to inheritance, prevention of Child Marriage Act. In that male-dominated society, with a secondary position to women, two ladies represented the council of the state. Primary education was free, compulsory for boys and girls. Adult education at many places, and libraries on wheels were started. It was almost attacking problems on all fronts. He wanted poor farmers in their leisure hours to spin yarn and earn money. By rule, all princes and princesses wore coarse cotton handloom, locally made. An interesting concept of sanitation committee that gave rise to a health week every year. All officers had to keep villages clean. Small committees of villagers were to ensure all houses were clean, open places, roads, gutters, public places were spotlessly clean. Why is it so tough to implement this in our country today? He established hospitals at taluka and even smaller places, but villagers still had to travel a distance. So, schoolmasters, they were trained in first aid measures. Folk arts, tamasha, launi, farcical plays, bharuds, local songs, all were performed for entertainment and more so for social awakening. He said, if arts is not encouraged by us, what is the use of our administration? His staff was intelligent, shrewd, efficient, literate. warnings of no recommendation of incapables and illiterates were clear. He had started an examination for the post of local administrator, made youth volunteered protection force. Men in age of 60 to 16 once a week took rounds at night in the villages. Mr. Yule, he was a chief of National War Front. He once paid a surprise visit to Aund, actually to confirm the truth. Today, despite modern technology, we are struggling on various fronts, and poor man in our country is far away from his rights. King rendered constant guidance to these bodies back then to ensure welfare of a common man, and successfully so. Instead of ruling the state solely, he wanted a sovereign state that to be run on the advice of people's representative, and this since 1915. Several Indian National Congress leaders from Maharashtra became actively involved in this Aund experiment. The Aund experiment was also a suggestion of Mahatma Gandhi. It was written by King's son Appa Pantha. Barrister Appa Pantha later served our country as an ambassador to various Asian, African, and European nations. He worked with personalities like Nelson Mandela. Appa Pantha helped Dalai Lama for his escape to India. Indira Gandhi has written a foreword to Appa Pantha's autobiography and says about the king, what an upright man he was, in every sense of the word. His nationalism, concern for the health and welfare of people was outstanding. A king stood out in sharp contrast to the behavior of other Maharajas. It was his fight against Britishers. It was his movement for independence and human rights that made him an unusual king of India. First king in our country, that was he. First king in our country who surrendered his kingdom, called himself a servant of the kingdom in independent India. Many freedom fighters took shelter in Aund during British regime. 1939, and he had a law stating every desirous person will have the right to get from the government minimum required wages for survival. Now that was a revolutionary provision. Second World War, prices of all essential commodities shot up. King's advice for no unwanted needs and use of food and clothing carefully. 2 times meals, very ordinary quality, but was made available to all. Do we remember this song? It's an immortal song by Lata Mangeshkar. ऐ मालिक तेरे बंदे हम, ऐसे हो हमारे करम. This song is from a movie that is based on a real-life open prison built by the king. He started open jail that did not exist anywhere, not only in India, but perhaps in the world. Barren piece of land, away from the mainstream. He and his ambitious son, Barrister Appa Pantha, raised a colony for neglected and rejected masses. They were hardcore sinners, murderers, dacoits, hot-headed criminals. No traditional jail, no jailers, no jail police to keep a watch. And after a couple of years, these criminals returned home, reformed, self-reliant. Percentage of crimes in Aund was low. For king to end the life of a person without allowing him to improve was itself a crime. He declared on his birthday, removal of death sentence. Aund state was the first one in India to abolish death sentence. King trained these prisoners and gave them employment. He ensured that they keep off the life that led them to the prison. He called Lakshman Rao Kirloskar, founder of Kirloskar Empire, to employ murderers and dacoits. Lakshman Rao had set up a small bicycle repair shop at Belgaum. He unfortunately was ordered to vacate that place. Kirloskar struggled to find a suitable place. Raja, our king, could see potential in him and offered him a land of 32 acres and a loan of 10,000 rupees, which Kirloskar could pay whenever convenient. King never had that money. He wasn't a rich king. He borrowed that money himself. Why? So that there was a factory in his kingdom and his people were employed there. I can just go on and on. How do I end the story? There is so much more to tell. He picked and chose people with abilities, and then these people joined the king to make his dream come true. Even as the beautiful dying rays of the setting sun become one with the horizon, even as the beautiful dying rays of the setting sun become one with the horizon, where the sky meets the ocean in its fiery belly, it has sown the seeds of its heritage as an inheritance for the new generation. That is us, isn't it? Thank you. Hope you like the story. Thanks.
Wow, Rajshri, what a very, very interesting, personality. I mean, right from widows' rights to prevention of child marriage to primary education to Swaraj, so many multi facets to the same person.
So many people in one person, probably.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, and we had our storytellers join in. Please, everyone, feel free to join in.
I mean, you could find the content that I have shared and also much more in the books. Yes. A Moment in Time, that's an autobiography by my uncle, Appa Panta.
Okay. So some of what you've taken is from the autobiography itself, I believe. Yeah. You wanted to share some more pictures, etc. Rajshri, would you like to share? You mentioned about.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure. I will. Right. I will.
So Rajshri has some pictures of her grandfather and some wonderful paintings that he has done, and also the museum and the temples. So it would be wonderful for us to take.
You need to allow me.
Yes.
Sorry, you need to allow me to share.
Yes, yes. Yes, I believe you can share now.
Yes. So that's my grandfather. That's Bhavan Rao Panta Pratinidhi or Barasaheb Panta Pratinidhi, Raja of Aundh near Satara. This is Yamai. We also call it Moorpit. And this is an Aundh, a beautiful hill in between. So it starts from down. Those stairs are also beautifully constructed. You have a museum, which is all his personal collection. I'll show you the picture. And the top of the hill, it's a small hill. Top of the hill, this beautiful temple, which is very, very ancient. This is where our Moor Purush used to come and pray. So that's Moorpit, Yamai. That's the Sabha Mandap, where the deity stays. This is the temple in Kinhai. So when Trambak invited the Sambabai to Kinhai, that's where his place was. She came here and stayed. And this temple today is by UNESCO declared as, the monument. That's the head of UNESCO from Asia. She had come here when the construction and the renovation of the temple was going on, and she's looking at the progress. This is museum. This has got probably one of the largest and best personal collection of miniature paintings. It has a lot of Raja Ravi Varma's original paintings. You can see Mother and the Child, which is world famous Henry Moore's mother and child statue, which is also part of the museum. You will see lots of his entire Ramayana. My grandfather himself has painted, and that Sachitra Ramayana is all the originals are part of this museum. That's one of his painting where Ram and Lakshman is going to the Aranya for, that's King Dashrath. This is another painting from Ramayana. This is where Ram, Lakshman, and Sugriv and Valya, they're sitting there. These are ornaments, Sita's ornaments that they have found. And this is where the Vanar Sena is attacking Ravan's Lanka and the war that happened. This is the Samadhi of my grandfather, Barasaheb Pant Pratinidhi. This is the place where his last so that's what I would, I'll share this. Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much for bringing him to us, where we could see him and also hear about him, and so much more. So I believe we have, you have somebody as a guest also here.
Right.
And
yes, Jayant, I would just request you to switch on your video and unmute yourself. So that's my brother-in-law who would like to share, because he's a scholar, and he's a PhD in chemistry, but his studies about paintings and art and literature is probably the best in our family.
Wonderful. And we also have some other storytellers here. Please feel free to join in. They're all part of Itihas Ke Panno Se. Everyone here, Shri, hello. Yes, everyone else can also switch on the videos and please join in. Thank you, Vikram, Shubha, Shri. Yes, Hema. Thank you all for joining us this evening. And wow, what a story. And we have someone from the same lineage here to share it. Isn't that amazing? The kind of achievements he's had.
It was really amazing. I mean, like each scene when you're describing, maybe giving the land to Kirloskar and all that sanitizing and everything, I just was wishing कुछ magic wand हो जाए और we go back to that time and पूरा India hound जैसा हो जाए, ऐसा feeling आ रहा था मुझे, that kind of and every sentence you were narrating, we could see the pride in your face, the modulation in your voice, and you stay blessed. You're really fortunate to be his granddaughter of such a great and awesome Rajeshri. Wonderful.
Thank you.
And we are really fortunate to know and through you about this great personality for India.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thanks for lovely, kind words. Yeah. Thanks, Sarita, for this opportunity. Absolutely.
My pleasure. My pleasure. So you also mentioned about the autobiography, and so is there something you'd like to share about that as well?
Yeah, Jayant, why would you you really studied those books? Yeah.
Yes, actually he had written many things, couple of kirtans, then very extraordinary autobiography in 3 parts. He had donated land for the literary summit, so he was made president of that as well. So in Pune, Maharashtra Sahitya Parishad, the building is on the site or the land given by the Raja of Aundh.
Okay.
And his autobiography was very controversial because he frankly told about whatever good and bad things of all other princely states. So they were very furious because he has revealed everything. He also supported local artisans like stone carvers and woodcutters to become artists. And in our own museum, you would find many such things which is really created by local artists or local artisans, like a single wood panel depicting entire Mahabharata, entire Ramayana, entire history of Shivaji.
And I also read somewhere that, about how his self-rule or his Swaraj was actually something that the Britishers found very threatening, because in those times, since the princely states had some right over their, so he also helped a lot of freedom fighters take, or he gave shelter to them in Aund. And that was his contribution and his way of seeing that the independence movement was supported. So something more about that aspect of him that you all can share with us, if you want.
You know, who are freedom fighters who Achutra Patwardhan, I guess, was very, very closely connected with Aund, right?
Yes, and some of the weapons were transported from Appakaka's, Appasappan's vehicle. He had taken great risk. Had he been revealed, it would be lost.
Okay. That's Raji, when you started with the mantra for Surya Namaskar, I mean, that was a new thing for me to know. I came to know after speaking to you that Surya Namaskar, he had such a big role to play. So we have our viewers requesting you to share the mantra as well. So can you just repeat the mantra for all of us again, and also give a little bit information about the Surya Namaskar aspect of Rajas?
Right. So probably I'll say the mantra, and the information about the mantra again, Jayant is the one who would be, sharing, because I know it because I've been born. Actually, we were not allowed to, have milk before we would get done with 25 Surya Namaskars.
Okay.
Dheya Sada Savitra Mandala Madhyavarti Narayana Sarasrija Sanasanna Vishtaha Keurvan Makar Kundalavan Kiriti Hari Hiranmaya Bapuchita Dhruta Shankha Chakraha. And then you say Om Rama Mitraya Namaha. Mitraya Namaha is the first one. Then Om, so then Om Rama Rima Rumar. So you do those 12 namaskars saying the 12 names, and then you start saying Om Rama Rima Rumar Haimar Haumar Haha. Mitra, Ravi, Surya, Bhanu, Khaga, Pusha, Hiranya, Garbha, Maricha, Hiranya Garbha, Maricha, Aditya, Savitrarka, Bhaskare, Bhyon Maha. And then it becomes Adityasya Namaskarani Kurvanti Dine Dine Janmantar Sahastreshu Daridram no Upajayate Namo Dharma Vidhanaya Namaste Krita Sakshane Nama Pratyaksha Devaya Bhaskaraya Namo Namaha. And then that was the last one that we would do.
Wow. So sir, you want to share something about it?
Yeah, Jen.
Yes, actually it is very nicely versified form, a particular type meter, that is Vasanta Tilaka, Dhyayas Sada Savitru Mandala and all that. So it is a kind of preamble why we should worship sun. And then last part, Adityasya Namaskaran Ye Kuruvanti Dine Dine, that is kind of Falashruti, what you get if you perform this. And all 12 names of sun that she recited now, they are saluted by using another Bija mantra, they used to call it as Ram, Rim, and then double Ram, Rim, and then 4 times, 6 times. So this is so-called Bija mantra. So you are performing pranayam, you are performing, let us say, exercise, and you are also having that reciting that Bija mantra. So it is giving you threefold benefit, not merely going to gym, but it is something spiritual as well.
And he made it compulsory.
That's the mantras, and the movement is what makes it a spiritual experience. And the fact that he had such a huge role to play in bringing it to to India and creating that was something which is new information for me. And thank you for sharing that with us at Itihas Ke Panno Se. And Rajshri, I remember you talking about somebody who was not allowed to write a particular Ved or something, and the Britishers.
Right. So,
please share that. I'm sure everybody would love to know about that.
Right. So Jain, this is Veda Shastri Satawalekar Maharaj, and he was so you would like to share again his story?
Again, Veda Maharshi Sri Das Satawalekar. He was great painter and Veda Maharshi, and he wanted to start teaching Sanskrit to one and all. So he wrote couple of Sanskrit self-taught. Finally, he went and settled in Pardi, Gujarat. But when he was in Aund, he did all. teaching Veda, teaching Sanskrit to all, one and all, without any caste barrier, and paintings. And his son finally became yet another nice painter, Sriyut Madhav Satawalekar.
And I
Jen,
believe that,
also-
yes, Rajshri, please go on.
So what you told me that the Britishers did not allow him to do that, and that's where Ajoba said you come and stay in Aundh, and then you can do this Veda study, and that
Yes.
is what. So that story, if you could.
Yeah, no, it's two long things. Like he wanted to do certain things in Mumbai. Veda Maharshi Satawalekar, which was not, I mean, it was kind of threatening. If all these people unite, it would be threatening to the British state. So they didn't want to continue with this Veda Maharshi's experiment. So then, obviously, Raja Sahib of Aundh invited him, gave all the facilities, and then he started all these experiments of teaching Sanskrit, Veda, and all that.
Okay. Wonderful. So thank you, Rajshri. Thank you, sir. And thank you, everyone, for joining us. The viewers, thank you for joining us this evening for episode 7 of Itihas Ke Panno Se. And we'd like to take your leave from the live Facebook session for this episode. See you next week, Friday, 7 p.m. with yet another story, with yet another storyteller. And we have him right here, Vikram Sridhar. Week. So join in, and till then, keep watching Itihas Ke Panno Se. I want to catch up with all the episodes so far. This is our 7th, and we have some interesting stories from all over India. So do watch and share. And these are stories which our generations to come need to know. We have heard a lot of them for the first time here. So do share, like, and spread the word of Itihas Ke Panno Se. And with that, I take your leave from live Facebook. The others, please. Okay. And with that, we have ended our live. Thank you so much.
That was such an honor.
Was it just a narration? I mean, I don't know. I was scared. My son this afternoon, he tells me that this doesn't sound like a story. You're just, it's like information.
So Rashi, look at the messages on the chat. Everyone who is watching has written a lot of messages for you.
Wow.
Amazing.
It's absolutely an honor to, actually listen to about a person from his granddaughter itself. I mean, that has been the high point here to, actually listen to this from you.
This is what
From
is
a descendant.
documented this is what is documented and passed on. What all is not documented and what more has he done is, the gamut is just large.
True, absolutely.
And the authenticity of the whole thing, when it comes from you, we know that this has actually happened. And that's what you're
Not filtered.
telling us, right?
Yeah.
Not filtered. And it is not painted according to anybody's viewpoints. Yeah.
And I'm amazed by the creativity that he had.
We all always wonder, like, how, I mean, he's kind of more than a complete man. How can one person have so many things, like whether it's art, it's culture, it's singing, it's science. He was then a graduate that time. He'd completed his graduation from Deccan College, which was like actually studying science and art and so many things, and then independence, and then Surya Namaskars, and first glider in Asia was made in Aundh. That's also a story where my Appa Kaka wanted to build wanted to do the glider. I said, big deal, go start constructing. So it got constructed. There are pictures of glider in Google. Okay, the first glider done by there, and that was built in a house. Okay, in a room. I think now how we built it. How do we get it out now? There's no door, Saying, okay, break the walls. The walls were broken, the glider came out.
I wish I had someone like that in my life when I was growing up.
What happened? First flight, and Appa Kaka is doing that. And some few feet, some 30, I don't know exactly how many feet, but he is up and it comes down. He's down with both broken legs, and my grandfather says, like, big deal, if you have to do all this is going to happen, accept it, So not that, oh my God, what did you do? And, this is something really, so it's like, there's nothing that he was not interested in.
So it's like, the saying that there is nothing that you can't do in this world. saying that I always keep telling children that there's nothing in this world that you can't do. So I think he was a perfect example of that.
And we find our life and time too less to do anything much. And here I hear about this person who's like done so much for the society, for brought changes which are like carried on in life, and so inspiring.
He used to start his day at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
So he could achieve so many things in small time span.
3 o'clock is like a different world only for a lot of us.
Really different altogether.
Thank you again, Rajshri, for sharing the story with us, and thank you everybody who's made time to join us here. Thank you, Sir Jayant, for being a part of this.
Absolutely.
Thank you so
Jen.
much.
Thank you, Akka. Thanks, Seema. Thanks, Shiva. Thanks.
Yes,
Actually, the
and-
book on Amazon says that I saw there's only a used copy. Is there a way to get a copy of the book?
Yeah, that Amazon is there. In fact, I purchased recently from Amazon. That's
Okay.
Appa Kaka's, my Barrister Appa Pant's biography,
Okay.
autobiography, which is a moment in time. And then Unusual Raja is another book, which is the Ound Experiment and Mahatma Gandhi. That's not available in Amazon. It's some other, site that's available. In case if you're interested, I have that, but it's a very not known. I mean, I don't use that site,
Okay.
So it's Kobo Books.
Okay. We can just send the link on the WhatsApp.
Sure.
Yeah, actually, in the group, if you can send the link, it will be nice. I think all of us.
Sure. Absolutely. Both the links are in.
Thank you to Akkaji and Jayan sir for joining us as well, and thank you everybody. So I think we call it a night. And
Yes.
see you next week. Do join us on the Zoom. It's really nice to support each other. Vikram is doing the story next week, and see you there.
All set, Vikram?
See you. Yes.
सब ड्रामा है, सब ड्रामा है.
I know.
अब वो माया है.
Hello, Jenny. Lovely.
All right.
Yeah.
Chalo,
Thank
see you. Bye.
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 Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.